Hello everybody, Mangoo here, and welcome back to Epic Battle Fantasy 4. I'm here again, and like I did, if you haven't seen my latest perfect run, and I'm going to explain it, I'm on a new piece of hardware, as in my laptop. So I thought I would have to probably beat the game 2 more times to get back into position, but Steam, being so trustworthy, has saved all of my data. So these were the 3 medals that were left. It even has the saved file. This is amazing. Which actually means that I can go ahead and finish off the 3rd playthrough to get that medal and hopefully get enough damage along the way. Like, I'll even show you the stats. I even went back to my video to see the stats, and indeed they are the same. Which is amazing. That's crazy that it actually saved it. So for this playthrough, I will follow the same layout as I did for the 2nd playthrough and just show you the bosses on Epic on the 3rd playthrough. See if anything's changed, and depending how I feel, I might even do the boss rushes on the Epic, because this is the final playthrough. Also, I wonder, do I get to play the game a 4th time but there's no medal, or is it just the end and it's like an ending? But I shall see you at Mighty Oak. Let's see our good old friend, see whether he's changed. So, see you at Mighty Oak.
Okay, so we have made it to Mighty Oak once again. And just to show you, we're going to take him on Epic. And the 3rd playthrough so far seems to be much more of a threat than the 2nd playthrough. I'm just traversing on easy, and some enemies are being very durable and easy, so I can expect Mighty Oak's battle to be very different from 2nd playthrough. Much harder now. So let's get on with it and see how it goes. Okay, so all that hype about Mighty Oak being harder because of the enemies being much tougher was just gibberish, I guess. He went down even quicker on the 3rd playthrough than he did on the 2nd. And I didn't point it out, but I will be sticking to the same routine as I have on the 2nd playthrough. And not only that, I have already decided that I will do Battle Mountain since it is the 3rd playthrough. So again, 2 or 4 times speed, depending on which one. Probably 2 though. I need to see what I did on the 2nd playthrough. And anyway, onwards to the next stop, which is Crystal Golem. See you there.
Okay, so I have made it to Crystal Golem. just to show you again, we are playing on Epic this time. And let's see, Crystal Golem for the third time. Let's see if he's any harder. Well done. Now that was easy. Crystal Golem was 2 levels higher than me on Epic and still fell down so quickly. It was absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, bosses are really not proven to be a challenge. I'm also thinking about showing the mini bosses since it is the final playthrough, so Beholder, Sandworm, Zombie Hydra, all of those. Anyway, next stop I'm sure is Praetorium. See you there. Okay, so I just remembered while progressing through the game that Woolly Mammoth is actually a mini-boss that you fight later on on the summit of Battle Mountain in the mini-boss rush. So I did say I'm going to show off the mini-bosses, so I must show all of them. Woolly Mammoth is one of them, so see how Woolly Mammoth fares on Epic mode. Okay, so it turns out Woolly Mammoth wasn't too bad on Epic either. Also had about 5 million health, but still went down very quickly. Next stop, for real, it's going to be Praetorian. I don't think there is any other mini-boss along the way. At least I can't think of any from the top of my head now. So, see you at Praetorian. Okay, so we have made it to Praetorian. Let's find out how Praetorian will fare for the third time. Okay, so Praetorian went down, and he had quite a hefty 8 million health, but it wasn't really too big of a challenge for me anyway. The battle lasted just over 4 minutes. Now, from the top of my head, I know that there will be some mini-bosses before we make it to Rafflesia, so expect mini-bosses before the next main boss. I think the first of the bunch will be Jack, but I may be wrong, so see you at Jack, or whatever the next boss in line is. See you there. Okay, so I have made it to Jack, which is the next mini-boss slash boss that I have encountered since Praetorian. So let's see how Jack fares. So it'll be the second time me showing him, since I didn't show on the second, but on the third I'm showing everything. So Jackie boy, here we go. Okay, so I have just defeated Jack. He wasn't too big of a threat. Pretoria was probably a bigger threat than Jack. And our next stop, I believe, is Beholder, so see you there. Okay, so I have made it to Beholder, and let's see what Beholder will be like. I think this battle is going to be interesting. Okay, so there you go, Beholder is down, and it seemed like the most interesting battle so far, even though I completely wrecked him at the end by stunning him and he couldn't do anything about it. My next stop will be Rafflesia, see you there. Okay, so I have made it to Rafflesia, and it's time to see how Rafflesia will fare. Let's do this. Okay, so we have edged past Rafflesia, and she was the toughest of the bunch so far. It was actually an epic fight. I felt endangered. I died as well a few times, but nevertheless, still not too bad. I think next on my stop is Sandworm, followed by 2 more mini-bosses before I make it to Godcat. But before I go to Godcat, I'm thinking about doing all the Battle Mountain stuff and then finishing it off on Godcat to end the game. So see you at Sandworm for now. Okay, so I have made it to Sandworm, the next mini-boss on my list, and this battle also seems like it's going to be interesting. So let's see how Sandworm fares. Okay, so the fight with Sandworm was pretty interesting. He had 12 million health, that's quite a lot since any of the bosses we've previously fought. And I'm also level 49 now, so I'm matching the enemy's levels finally. Anyway, the next stop, if I am correct, should be, and probably will be, Protector, so see you at Protector. Okay, so when I was talking about who I'm going to fight, one boss I didn't take into account was the glitch boss, since it doesn't appear anywhere but here in the boss rush, so I forgot about it. But I might as well show it. I mean, it will be quite a short battle, but still, it's always worth showing everything, so let's see how the glitch boss fares. Okay then, the glitch boss. So much for me saying it's going to be an easy fight. The first two helpers that the glitch spawned had 200,000 health. And because my kitten fort does not get upgraded, as in power, it was pretty weak against it. As you saw, the ones that spawned after only had 900 health. Or maybe you didn't see it because it was 2 times speed, but the first two, I was in trouble. I just noticed I was kind of in a pickle, but I managed to get away. Quite a lot of casualties. The toughest boss so far because of the fact the first two helpers had 200k health each. Anyway, next stop, Protector. Okay, so I have made it to Protector, and this battle can go many ways, because in Epic Battle Fantasy 3, Protector was weak to thunder. Here he resists it fully, 100%. So I have to use different weapons. But let's see how Protector fares. Okay, so that was a pretty interesting fight with Protector. He had 13 million health and he's level 50. It was level 50, so it had a lot of health. My next stop will be the Zombie Hydra, I believe. See you there. Okay, so I have managed to make it to the Zombie Hydra, and this could turn out to be another brutal battle, but knowing what the other bosses have been so far, this is probably going to be another cakewalk. Anyway, let's see how Zombie Hydra fares. Okay, so Zombie Hydra has been taken down, and that is everything in the normal world aside from Godcat. So I will be traversing to Battle Mountain now and defeating the final mini boss that's left, which will be Cosmic Monolith. So I'll see you at Cosmic Monolith and I'll start explaining more and more how I'm going to sort things out and what I'm going to show there. See you at Cosmic Monolith. Okay, just a quick summary video. I tried to put everything all in one video, but Windows Movie Maker couldn't take it, so I'm going to split it into two. So the first video I'm going to be ending after Undead Hydra, and the second video will have all the Battle Mountain stuff and Godcat. So thanks for watching this video, and if you want to check out the other half of the game, it will be in the other video, so make sure to check that one out. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.